All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. No filter MMA family. This, of course, is your boy BJ, and I'm back with another pre-fight discussion, guys. We here to talk a little bit. Let's talk. We're here to talk a little bit. Got a little bit of drama surrounding this card. It's that type of weekend. I guess it's that type of weekend, cancel fights. But this is another reason why we need more WMMA fights per card, guys. Tracy Cortez versus Amanda Ebos is out. That fight is not happening yet, we can say. Yet, that fight is not happening. And it sucks. It really does suck because, you know, a lot of people ask me, well, BJ, why don't you appreciate Tracy Cortez? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Tracy Cortez is this. I've had people try to, comment on my videos and tell me, hey man, like I don't know why you hate Tracy Cortez and all this other stuff, but Tracy Cortez, I don't see enough of her, and I don't really see anything impressive to really talk about. Like, what is there to really talk about? Like a platform like me, you know what I'm saying? A platform like this, guys, where I just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. What is there to really talk about if pertaining to Tracy Cortez? Like it's always something with Tracy Cortez. Either it's not enough activity, you know what I'm saying? Her performances are kind of like lackluster. There ain't really been no finishes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just really to me, it's not a whole lot to talk about. I keep money stop and say, hell nah, Ebos was about to be the brakes off Tracy. I think so too. Right, Marcus Bell. Like this, that's not like her best win to me is Aaron Blanchfield. You know what I'm saying? That's a very young fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a very young fighter. So it's like, what is there to really like? If I was a Tracy Cortez fan, let's say for instance I was a Tracy Cortez fan, what would I talk about when it comes to Tracy Cortez? Like, what would be my verbiage in talking about Tracy Cortez? Like, I need to know, like, what could I say about Tracy Cortez? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard to really talk about somebody who doesn't give you a whole lot of material to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But this is just another reason as to why Tracy Cortez just kind of gets lost in the mix of the unranked. You know what I'm saying? She isn't standing out. You know, she's just not really standing out that much to me. So it's just I hate to see that this fight is not happening because I've been looking forward to this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been talking about this fight a lot in the underground WMMA universe. Like we've been talking about it. Coach been talking about it. Combo been talking about it. Everybody in the comment section, Marcus Bell, you've been talking about it. You've been looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? We all been looking forward to it. So it's really like a big letdown to see that fight is gone. You know what I'm saying? But guys, like tonight is really like a rarity for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going in on a lot of men's MMA fights tonight. Like there's a lot of men's fights that are like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this call, watching the weigh-ins this morning, and especially when I saw that Derek Brunson was out and Roman Dolidze replaced Derek Brunson to fight Jack Hermansson. Guys, that is my main event. That is my main event. And of course, my boy Matt Schnell, one of my favorite flyweights, but I'm sorry, he looked like a damn zombie on the scale today. Like, that's the worst I've ever seen Matt Schnell ever look. You know what I'm saying? And it's dicey for those guys at 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like some of those 125-pound men, they have a time getting to 125. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? Like Davison Figueiredo, like Matt Schnell. You know what I'm saying? Like Wilson Hayes is somebody that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these fighters really do have a hard time. Alessandro Pantoja, and Pantoja is also one of my favorite flyweights. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it is what it is. That some of them are having a hard time making that 125-pound mark, man. But Matt Schnell, if you haven't seen the weigh-in highlights, guys, please go look at Matt. I mean, maybe I can put a photo up. You know what I'm saying? But God, I gotta show you guys. This is wild. Like, I mean, Matt Schnell, he looked. Let's see. Like, can we look and see? Ephraim, what's up? What's up? What's up? guys, I've never like listen, man. I've seen like Matt Schnell has weighed in a whole bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Like he's had a lot of fights in the UFC since the Ultimate Fighter. And man, I have never in my life seen Matt Schnell look like this. Like this was it was when he stepped on the scale, I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, I mean, okay, no, it ain't gonna let me add the picture. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna try to add it one more time, guys. There we go. Let me look up. Look at how bad Matt Schnell looked, man. I mean, it was he had to cut his hair to make the weight. I mean, look at it. Look at Matt Schnell, guys. I mean, it was bad. Like when I saw this, I said, "Yo, like Matt Schnell." Uh-oh. I said, "Yo, Matt, this is the worst I've ever seen this guy look." And Matt Schnell was somebody who you really didn't see. You know, Mister. He's a smaller. Well, actually, no, he's not. He's a bigger guy. I knew that fighters like Pantoja and Snell, like once they start to get older, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna have trouble because they're bigger guys. Like these are bigger guys. I'm also concerned about my boy Carlos Moda at 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like Carlos Moda is looking big. You know what I'm saying? And 125 is just it's hard for some of these guys to make that 25 mark. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. He made weight. He cut his hair. He shaved his chest hair and the hair on top of his head. He made weight, but he looked like a zombie out there. But guys, I want to start this thing off. I want to go into um, Angela Hill versus Emily Ducote, guys. I mean, can we talk about this fight right here? You know, the thing about Emily Ducote, man, Emily Ducote has had her ups and downs. Like she has had her ups and downs, and we have seen the career of Emily Ducote. You know what I'm saying? And she flew under the radar, and she lost some big fights. To she lost that fight to Ilima McFarlane, and to me, you know what I'm saying, that was one of her biggest. That was one of her big fights. You know what I'm saying? She challenged for the Bellator flyweight championship. You know what I'm saying? And she lost. I think she may have even got stopped by McFarlane. You know, so let me look at her resume here. I think that she might have even got stopped. Let me see. Yeah, like she didn't. Yeah, she got stopped. Like she didn't even do that well. After leaving. After that fight, like she lost. Excuse me, Ducote lost twice to Ilima McFarlane. You know what I'm saying? So does Angela Hill really have that style? No. You know what I'm saying? But is Angela Hill like a crafty veteran? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. The answer to that is yes. You know what I'm saying? And but I gotta give Ducote her props though. Ducote is on a 4-fight winning streak. You know what I'm saying? She did bounce back and she did become the Invicta strawweight, you know what I'm saying? She did become the Invicta strawweight champion. She, after challenging for it once and lost, it is what it is, but she ended up getting it. She beat Danielle Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And she defended it against Alicia Zapatella. That was a big fight. The fights with Juliana Lima and Alicia Zapatella, those were big fights. And then, of course, the fight with Jessica Penne, you know what I'm saying, coming into the UFC, you know what I'm saying? I was surprised to see her beat Jessica Penne like that. But Emily Ducote, man, she's like a honey badger and she keeps coming. But the thing about Angela Hill, though, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing about Angela Hill can make these fighters who are so comfortable in themselves, you know what I'm saying, who are so comfortable in what they can do when they come in there. She can disrupt them only because Angela Hill is so off put, like she's so off rhythm with the things that she does and she loses a lot of fights. So yes, she does. We know this. Angela Hill doesn't have the best record, but Angela Hill is one of those fighters that you really can't like judge her as a fighter 100% based on her record because some of those fights I think Angela Hill won, like that Amanda Lemos fight. I think she beat Amanda Lemos. Reggie the Tree, what's popping, man? Yes, smash that like button for you, boy, please. Please let them numbers keep on climbing. Let's go. Let's get to 10 people. Let's get to double digits. Um, But yeah, man, it's just it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? How it's crazy watching Angela Hill fight after fight after fight after fight after fight. You know what I'm saying? Like she never like she ain't really been stopped like that. Like she ain't really been like she's been beat up. You know what I'm saying? But man, Angela Hill, man, she just keeps coming. Like she just keeps coming, and she throws these awkward punches and stuff, and her ground game has gotten better. Her clinch work is good. You know what I'm saying? You don't see her, you don't see her fade like that. Like when you see Angela Hill fight, like you see somebody who's really like ready to come in there, ready to go in there and ready to put it all out there and ready to just do it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm gonna pick Ducote to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna pick Ducote to win because Emily Ducote has just, she has turned over like a new leaf. Like she's turned over this new, like she's rounded the corner. You know what I'm saying? In this division, like she's rounded the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like she's come into her own. I think she's settled into, you know, doing what it is that she settled into her style that's made specifically for Emily Ducote, man. You know what I'm saying? Very well rounded. I was surprised that she didn't allow the length of Jessica Penne to be any problem for her. You know what I'm saying? She was able to get past that. You know what I'm saying? Because of course of course, in that fight with Jessica Penne was gonna try to use that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's a natural advantage over Emily Ducote that Jessica Penne has is height and reach. You know what I'm saying? Height and reach is just a natural thing, and Emily Ducote, to me, I think she beats fighters that are taller and longer than her. She loses to people who are who she has to fight in close quarters with. You know what I'm saying? Like she loses to those fighters, you know what I'm saying, who are stronger than her, who are bigger than her, you know what I'm saying? Um, I think it would be shocking if she gets a knockout. I think I could see Ducote winning by decision because, Angela Hill, I don't see her knocking out Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like Angela Hill can make fighter, but I'm not, guys. It's one of those fights where I'm not surprised if Angela Hill wins. Like I won't be surprised at all. You know what I'm saying? Because Angela Hill is a test at strawweight. Like she's a test. She's like a top 15 gatekeeper, really. You know what I'm saying? Like she really is. Um, if Emily beat Hill, who do you think she should fight next? If Emily Ducote beats Angela Hill, like I'm gonna say like a Corey McKenna that sets up like a Corey McKenna fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like, those small fighters that are more her size, like she kind of loses to. I've noticed that trend with Emily Ducote, you know what I'm saying? Like, she loses to fighters that are like more her size and reach, you know what I'm saying? Fighters that are tall and long, like she finds ways to beat those fighters. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's the fighters that's like short and like her, you know what I'm saying, that she can't get with. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a strength thing there. I don't know. Emily Ducote is a strange fighter for me. You know what I'm saying? She's a strange fighter for me. But a fight with Corey McKenna, man, let's absolutely do it. Let's absolutely 100% do it. I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what kind of strategy that Emily Ducote uses against Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? What can Emily Ducote do, you know what I'm saying, to throw off Angela Hill? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to see. Like, what can she do to throw Angela Hill off? Because throwing Angela Hill off, that's a task within itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta see. Teron Brown, what's up, man? What's up, Teron Brown? Yes, sir, you better be here because I'm talking men's MMA tonight, bro. I'm talking some men's MMA tonight, Teron Brown. I know that's what you here for, bro. I know that's what you're here for, bro. I'm here to talk some men's MMA tonight. So I'm getting the women's out of the way. I'm getting the women's talk, the WMMA talk out of the way, Teron Brown. So you better stick around tonight, bro. I'm telling you. I'm having a drink after a long day of work, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me a drink. I'm having tequila with I had bought some pomegranate seeds already in a jar, like already in a cup. So I squeezed some pomegranate seeds into it just to kind of give it a little bit of a flavor, man. And it's quite nice. But of course, yes. Yeah, man. What kind of strategy Emily Ducote? I think Emily Ducote will put Angela Hill on her back. I think that's going to be her things to try to get Angela Hill to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And really like positionally dominate Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? Because it's possible. It's possible. It's very possible to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you come and you get up in Angela Hill's shit, and you gotta put a pace on Angela Hill, because if not, she'll put a pace on you. You know what I'm saying? A firefighter at UFC 284 just got announced. It's going to be Jack Della. Oh, ooh, good one, Tehran. Li Jingliang is down to fight anybody, bro. I love that about Li Jingliang. Like, I love that about Li Jingliang. Jacob Janowski in the building retracted his message. Oh no, Jacob Janowski, what you have to say, bro? What you have to say, bro? He retracted his message. Oh God, what did Jacob say? Anybody catch what he said? Did anybody catch what the guy said? Okay. So yeah, so guys, let me know in the comments who you guys got in this. Right, he straight took that shit back. uh, Yeah, it's a feature prelim to Ron Brown. Yeah, I'm down with that. Who do you guys think? Who do you guys have winning between Emily Ducote and Angela Hill? You know, James Press, how many fights left for Hill, you think? More or less than three? I would say three. I would say three, including this one. Like, if she loses, she'll fight two more times. But if she wins, who knows, bro? Like, if Angela Hill wins, like, who knows what Angela Hill will do? If Angela Hill goes on a 3-fight winning streak, they'll give her a title shot. Like, I mean, it is what it is. The UFC loves Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? If Angela Hill can rattle off three, let's say three wins with one finish, that third one being a finish, they're gonna put Angela Hill in that fight for the belt. I mean, it just is what it is. Oh, Toronto, you talking about Tony Ferguson? Ain't nobody talking about Tony Ferguson. I'm talking about UFC Orlando, bro. Toronto, don't get carried away now. Don't get carried away, bro. Oh boy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me do something here. Let me do something here right quick, guys. It won't take me but a second. Oh, well, never mind. Thank you, Marcus Bell, for sharing. I shall share this. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me go back here. Thank you, Marcus Bell, for sharing that, sir. Yes. Okay. I'm back, y'all. My phone started damn doing whatever, so I had to tend to that real quick. Um, oh, we got to talk about, later on, we're going to talk about Kayla Harrison, guys. I hadn't really said much about it. I had to let the smoke clear on Kayla Harrison. Just had to let it clear before I started talking about it. I didn't want to get lost in the sauce, guys. I didn't want to get lost in the sauce. I'm still shocked Lupi lost to Angela Hill. I thought for sure Lupi would win. The thing about that fight, though, the thing about that fight with Lupi, you know what I'm saying, is just Lupi didn't pull the trigger, man. Like, Lupi let herself. That's what I mean by setting the pace on Angela Hill, like Amanda Lemos did. She got to set that pace on Angela Hill. And Lupi was a step behind Angela Hill. Her takedown defense was good. Like, everything was good. And Lupi hands ain't that good. Like, let's just be real. Lupi ain't got no hands. Like, that's what was her biggest downfall for me, was she just didn't have any hands. James Perez, isn't that good is an understatement. Tony straight up washed at this point. If we compare him to his peak, I love Tony. I do too, but I don't think Tony's done, man. How you taking that cat? James Perez talking shit. I love Ferguson too, but his time is over. It took me a hard time to accept that. James Perez, I was on the live that night and I said I was shocked and I gave Pacheco her props. What more do you want? Ooh, Colostrum firing back. Yeah, bro, as long as 1+1 = 2, Tony is done. I was asking honestly not to get at you. Oh, James, shut up. Yeah, you was. I've been screwed over every time I picked against Hill, and now I'm rooting for DUCOTE, so I won't make a pick. Yeah, don't make a pick, Efrain. Mr. Gonzalez, don't make a pick. I heard you on the live. Didn't see you since then. Not trying to rub it in your face, my man. Fight game, anything can happen. Anything, I gave Kayla props for the heart she showed. Yeah, Kayla Harrison. Listen, I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna like what I got to say, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get to that. Y'all remind me later on after I get through these topics. Y'all remind me about that. But I want to get to the fight that is intriguing me the most, guys. I'm telling you, that is my main event. You know, I mean, honorable mentions. You got RDA fighting on this card, like that fight with is it Darren Elkins? Who is Mark Jacasey is fighting God, I didn't look at the card. Mark Jacasey is fighting, let me see. Who is Mark Jacasey fighting? Is it Darren Elkins? Did I see that? Oh, am I imagining that? Scott am I imagining that? No, it's Michael Johnson versus Mark Jacasey. That is a sleeper fight, guys. Michael Johnson versus Mark Jacasey is a fucking sleeper fight, guys. They are very similar, very, very fast-paced guys at 155 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Very fast-paced guys. You know what I'm saying? And they both have that pop in their punches. Michael Johnson is the only dude in there to rock Khabib, almost finish Khabib with punches. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael, and he's so fast with it. Michael Johnson is so fast with it. And Mark Jacasey, man, just a wild, accurate striker, guys. That's an honorable mention. Darren Elkins versus Jonathan Pierce is a fucking honorable mention. There's another honorable mention too, and well, of course, Clay Guida, Scott Holtzman, the Phil Rowe and Nico Price fight, guys. You know what I'm saying? That right there. In case you guys didn't know, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these fighters be, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, shout out to Nico Price. I found out this guy is part brother. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nico Price. But yes, Nico Price versus Phil Rowe. What an exciting fucking fight. And when I tell you guys, Nico Price is in some of the best shape that I've seen this dude in a long time. Nico Price is fucking shredded. He's always shredded when it comes time to fight. But when I'm talking about shredded, I mean fucking shredded. Like this guy's shredded. But guys, I gotta get to my main event. It's fucking Jack Hermansson versus Roman Dolidze. You guys already know. You guys already know how I am about somebody that can fight on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know how I am about a dangerous grappler, guys. And my dude, Jack Hermansson, man, is just nasty. You know what I'm saying? I think he got robbed in the fight with Sean Strickland because he was scared to let his hands go. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to risk getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a grappler, he's a specialist. But then he goes out here against Chris Curtis, man, who is a striker. And Jack Hermansson, guys, I'm telling Teron Brown, I'm sure you've seen this fight, bro. I'm sure you've seen this fight. But the way Jack Hermansson worked his jab in that fight with Chris Curtis, man, and won that fight. The way Jack Hermansson leveled himself up, I was so impressed by it. I was so impressed by what he did in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Curtis was stopping some of those takedowns. You know what I'm saying? And Jack Hermansson showed, yo, like I got a plan B up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just gonna block my takedowns, you know what I'm saying, to me be a fish out of water like I was against Sean Strickland. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that, you know, and people are gonna say, well, BJ, he lost to Jared Cannonier, he lost to Marvin Vettori, he lost to Thiago Santos. Listen. You guys gotta realize this guy beat Kelvin Gastelum. This guy out grappled and submitted Gerald Mershard. You know what I'm saying? That speaks to how good at middleweight Jack Hermansson's grappling is. This guy submitted one of, if not the most dangerous submission specialists at 185 pounds, guys, which is Gerald Mershard. You know what I'm saying? Like, true specialist, Gerald Mershard, true specialist And you guys know that that's my type. Like, that's my type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? If you can drag this fight to the ground, you know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do and finish this fight against somebody who's a much better stand-up fighter than you, and you can change and flip the course of that fight like that, you know what I'm saying? For sure, man. For sure. For sure. Jack Hermansson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Gerald Meerschaert and Jack Hermansson together are two of the most dominant grapplers at 185 pounds, unmatched. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see that fight. I'm excited to see the Kevin Holland fight. Man, what y'all talking about in these comments? Y'all can't even let me talk about what it is I want to talk about. Y'all just forced me to talk about shit. James Perez and Colostrum going back and forth in the comment section talking about Kayla Harris. Let's look at these comments, guys. They forced me. I can't even talk about men's MMA fights that I'm excited for. Where my fruit roll up at, man? I can't even talk about men's fights that I'm excited for, man. I'm excited for some of these men fights. Y'all want to talk about Kayla Harrison? Y'all want to talk about Kayla Harrison? I'm trying to talk about Jack Hermansson and the vast improvements in this man's striking and how those improvements in his striking is only going to make him more dangerous. Like the way he jabbed up Chris Curtis, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. Michael Johnson. Oh, Michael Johnson is fighting Mark Jacasey. Mm-hmm. Jack is fighting. He was supposed to fight Derek Brunson, but now he's fighting Roman Dolidze. Now let's talk about Roman Dolidze for a second. This guy right here, man. Listen, Roman. Let me pause it on that on that image. Let me go, dude. Roman Dolidze. I had my eye on Roman Dolidze. I like Roman Dolidze. He's part of that Georgian wave that came in. Um, just an absolute, just a big motherfucker. That's the only words I can use. You know what I'm saying? Jack Hermansson is big too. Don't get me wrong when when I'm talking about Roman Dolidze. Jack Hermansson got size too. You know what I'm saying? And Roman Dolidze also a clinch and ground fighter. You know what I'm saying? But he's built like a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Goddamn, like he's built like a fucking, I don't know what to call it, man. This dude is a fucking tank. How the fuck does Roman Dolidze make 185 pounds? That's my question. Like, how does Roman Dolidze, Brian Williams, what's up, man? How does Roman Dolidze make 185 pounds? This dude is, look up a picture, guys. Go to Google and look up Roman Dolidze. This guy is built like a fucking Roman. I'm telling you, man. Listen, he's big, but the thing with Roman Dolidze is his knockout power. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing that I worry about when it comes to Jack Hermansson. Like I worry about Jack Hermansson as far as, because I think that Roman Dolidze can match Jack Hermansson in the ground department. Like I think he has, because Roman Dolidze is a ground fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like Dolidze is a ground fighter. And I think, and he's a good ground fighter. Like that's his superpower. I do think that he has enough knowledge of how to fight on the ground to fend off Jack Hermansson. You know what I'm saying? To make it competitive. Let me put it like this: to make it competitive, because I still think Jack Hermansson is a better ground fighter than Roman Dolidze for sure. But Roman Dolidze is good enough to not get washed by Jack Hermansson. Let me put it like that. He's good enough to not get washed by Jack Hermansson. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the stand-up guys, when it comes to the fucking stand-up, that's to me is where the problem lies. You know what I'm saying? The problem lies in the stand-up because if Roman Dolidze Chris Curtis was still even touching Jack Hermansson. Jack Hermansson got clipped up a couple of times in that fight. As good as he did against Chris Curtis, you know what I'm saying? You know, as good as he did against Chris Curtis, he was still getting touched. But Roman Dolidze touching you, you know what I'm saying? He can put you the fuck out. Like, I'm just gonna be 100% real. Roman Dolidze can put you the fuck out on the feet. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best striking, but it is fast and it is hard. Like the way he knocked out Phil Halls and Kyle Dawkins, bruh. mm, I'm telling y'all, man. Especially Phil Halls, the way he fucking knocked out Phil Halls. Oh my gosh. So I'm hoping I don't see Jack Hermansson trying to jab Roman Dolidze. I really don't want to, because I think he loses that fight. Somebody said Jack Hermansson would never be champ. I think Jack Hermansson could be champion. Absolutely, absolutely. He's a little his listen, in the UFC. Roman Dolidze has only lost one fight, and Jack Hermansson has had this back and forth record. Like he'll win one, then he'll lose one. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that. That it's like that, because it doesn't speak to how good of a fighter the guy is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Roman only has one loss, man. Like that's it. And his style may not be the most appealing style. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to see somebody that clinches a lot and that type of thing. People don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Roman Dolidze knows how to win a fight. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to overcome adversity when he's tired. He better not get tired, because he's gonna hug you to death. He really is. He's gonna hug you to death. You know what I'm saying? But Jack Hermansson, man, I mean, he's, like I said, he's fought Renato Souza, David Branch, Gerald Mershart, Tialis Latis. He lost to Thiago Santos. He beat Bradley Scott, Alex Nicholson. He lost to Cesar Ferreira. He beat Scott Ashcombe. I mean, that's all in just the UFC. You know what I'm saying? That's all just the UFC. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, he beat Kelvin Gastelum. He stopped the Edmund Shabazian hype train. You know what I'm saying? And then he went out there and showed a big improvement in his striking against Chris Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Um, Jack lost to Sean Strickland. That's his most recent loss. He lost to Marvin Vettori and Jared Cannonier. So he's only losing to like the guys that are ranked above him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really lose to anybody that's below him, but he beats he's lost to guys that are ranked above him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, close from that knee he landed on Kyle was, bruh. Roman Dolidze is nasty. Like his strike selection is really fucking good. It's really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? And with the improvements, I'm so proud. Like I want to pat Jack Hermansson on you know what I'm saying, on his back. But Chris Curtis ain't the best, IQ fighter out there. You know what I'm saying? Roman Dolidze's fight IQ is decades above Chris Curtis's. You know what I'm saying? And some of those jabs were sloppy, but Jack Hermansson was committed to it. And when they were landed, they had pop on them. They had pop on them, you know? So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, because Jack Hermansson Jack Hermansson is one of my favorite fighters. Um, let me see. Um, yeah, let me see. Whitaker is the ultimate gatekeeper. He can still be champ and will prevent most of them from being champs if they fight him. Yes, absolutely, James. Yes. Um, but it's these guys are just let's see. It's just I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and pick Jack. I think Jack Hermansson will put Roman Dolidze on his back and really hold him there. And Jack Hermansson's ground and pound guys. And when he gets you to the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like listen, it's not, most of his wins come on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be somebody who, if Jack Hermansson takes you down, he doesn't get stood up very often. Let me put it like that. He's always doing something. He's either working, he's either working, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to submit you, he's trying to ground and pound you, right? Jack versus Bo Nickel. Oh, Colostrum, man, why are you trying to knock my boy Jack Hermansson off? I would have to go with Jack Hermansson, bro. Like, I would have to go with Jack Hermansson in that fight, dude, because Bo Nickel is good, dude, but he ain't got that experience like Jack Hermansson. I mean, Jack Hermansson done fought some guys, bro. And I said the same thing about Gerald Meerschaert when it was time for Khamzat Chimaev to fight him. And I ate my motherfucking words. I ate my motherfucking words. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that, man. I hated to see dude go down. I hated to see Gerald Meerschaert go down like that. Anyways, guys, if you want to, long story short, if you want to know who my favorite middleweights are, it's Jack Hermansson, Gerald Meerschaert, and Robert Whitaker. There you go. Bing, bing, bing. Those are my all-time favorite middleweights, for sure. um, oh yeah. Well, what about the other guy, man? Y'all are forgetting about the guy, the other guy. God, what's his name? The other undefeated guy. That's what is the guy's name? What is the guy? What's the guy, guys? The Asian dude. Fuck. What is his name? Yes, Colostrum. Good job. Good job, Colostrum. Good job. Oh, is that welterweight? Is that welterweight? Yeah, that's welterweight. Okay, yeah. So that's why they were talking about, yes. So that's why they were talking about Khamzat Chimaev versus him, because they're both at welterweight. But I don't think Khamzat will make welterweight again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shavkat Rakhmonov. This dude right here, bro, is fucking nasty. Barberena / RDA fight 10 times. How many does Barberena win? See that fight, I'm kind of on the fence about that fight, because if RDA shows up, RDA wins. You know what I'm saying? If RDA, but Brian Barberena is on a nice little streak. He's beat Matt Brown. He beat Darian Weeks, Matt Brown, and Robbie Lawler. So, I mean, I get that Matt Brown and Robbie Lawler are kind of like over the hill guys a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But RDA is not as over the hill as he's not as over the hill as Robbie Lawler and Matt Brown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get Robbie Lawler and Matt Brown. In their day, they were some bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But RDA, to me, I like that he's going back up in weight. You know, I like that he's staying at the weight that he's at. You know, at the weight that they're at, for sure. At 170, I like 170-pound RDA. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Let's see. I think Shavkat would beat Kobe. That's tough. Colostrum, do you want to link, bro? Do you want to link? You want to discuss this shit with me, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Shavkat might be more. See, that's the thing, James Perez. That's what the talk is right now. Is Shavkat more legit than Khamzat Chimaev? And do either one of them beat Kobe? Like, does Shavkat beat Kobe? I don't know, man. I don't know. Shavkat versus Kobe, I don't know. I don't know if he beats Kobe. Barberena end up being damn responsible. I don't see him having a chance in this fight. A chance? Yeah, dude, because if RDA start throwing you around, dude, like, you know, yes, yeah, Brian, like, Robbie Lawler was on his way to beating Brian Barberena. So let's not talk about like Brian Barberena went in here and starts Robbie Lawler. No, he was on his way to losing that fight. One good connection by Robbie, and another good connection by Robbie, and that dude would have been hurt, bro. Robbie still got it now. Robbie still got a little something. I'm not saying Barberena is better, like more skilled, RDA, but he's a guy that can take it and will start to dish it out at some point. That is very true, James Perez, because he was taking everything that this Robbie Lawler could give to him. Yes, James, RDA can still win fights out here. Like I'm not hanging the gloves up on RDA yet. God, y'all got me talking about got me thinking about Shavkat versus Kobe. Woo! That's a hell of a fight. Because Kobe Covington, he coming with that King Casey O'Neal energy. He coming with that King Casey O'Neal volume. Possibly closer, but it depends on how he loses. Like if he gets starched out here, especially after getting finished by Fiziev, you know what I'm saying? Like he's beat some over the hill guys. I mean, he beat Paul Felder and he's beat Renato Moicano. Those are like his most recent wins. You know, and then he beat Kevin Lee. He lost to Leon Edwards, Michael Chiesa, Kamaru Usman, and Kobe Covington. Like that's bad. Beat Robbie Lawler, beat Neil Magny, which is impressive because Neil Magny is fucking huge. Submitted Neil Magny. Tariq Safadine, okay, that's an old fight. Colostrum, you and me both, bro. You and me. It looks like, but it does look like some flyweights do have some fights booked though. Montana is acting like she's got a fight book. Juju's talking about fight news. Who else has fight news? Somebody else had fight news too, that was coming soon. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see all of them fight. I'm ready to see some flyweight action. You know what I'm saying? Some real flyweight action, not some Tracy. We don't want that Tracy Cortez energy. We need to forget about this Tracy Cortez energy because we don't need any more women's fights falling off. We need all of these fights to happen. All of these book fights, I don't give a fuck who it is. We need them to happen. You know what I'm saying? We need all these all this shit that's gonna get booked in the next 6 months. It all needs to happen. We need an overload of women's MMA. We don't need nothing falling off. Yeah, Juju has a fight and Montana has a fight. Maybe it's against each other, Who knows? Is Melissa Gatto fighting anybody? You know what I'm saying? That's a mark. Both of them beat Melissa Gatto, in my opinion. Y'all can't help it, can you? Y'all can't help it. Y'all gotta go right back to the women's MMA. Y'all can't help it. Q Money Sniper says Shafkat is more technical and skilled than Hamza. He starches he starches Hamza. Woo! Who was MAC? Who was MAC? Who is MAC? Somebody tell me who MAC is. Masvidal versus Matt. Oh, McGregor. Chandler called out Masvidal and Maz dismissed him. How funny would it be if McGregor blesses Chandler with that money in his comeback fight? That'll be. I'm down for that. Or to watch Patty fight. Like watch him fight Patty. Jane, I want to see him fight Patty. That other dude from the UK, he's at featherweight, right? What's Brendan Allen? He's a featherweight. No, is Brendan Allen a featherweight or a lightweight? Brendan Allen. Y'all know I'm not as sharp on my men's MMA. Is he a featherweight? Brandon Allen. Brendan Allen. Is it Brendan Allen? What's the guy's name at 100? What's the guy? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The dude just fall. The guy that's from the UK. This is saying middleweight. This dude is not no fucking middleweight. Is it Brent? This is not the guy that I'm talking about. The guy that they keep showing. What's the guy at featherweight? Arnold Allen. That's his fucking name. Arnold Allen. Yes, Ephraim. Arnold fucking Allen. Arnold Allen. What weight class? Is that fly? Is that featherweight? Let me look and see. Okay, yeah, he's a featherweight. So yeah, we gotta take him out. But lightweight, yeah, that's lightweight. But I want to see Pat. Yeah, I want to see Patty in there with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, why James? Why you go for Figgy? I always go for Moreno. Um, yeah, I want to see Pat. If Patty get one more win, I got to see Patty fight somebody. What's gonna happen? I think Patty would get. I think Michael Chandler would knock Patty out because Patty get hit clean. Patty get hit clean, or either Patty versus Dan Hooker. You know what I'm saying? Like Dan Hooker versus Patty. Let's watch that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a great fight. But Dan Hooker might knock Patty out though. What's going to happen with Brandon Moreno now that he can't just have Krause as a coach? Shaking my head, Krause. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there. That's not good. Like that's not good at all. Brandon Krause fucked up, and he knows he fucked up. Marcus said, "Heck, Colosseum, Juju does have a fight." Oh, okay. It says somebody else said something about Juju. James, Juju can whoop girls and climb the rankings slowly but surely. Yeah, I think she can too. I think Juju is ready to go. She's ready to go. Put her in there with somebody good. Put her in there with somebody that's not a can. Like give her a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Give her, you know what I'm saying, a Melissa Gatto or you know what I'm saying, let her and Montana bang it out. Like that's a good fight. Juju versus Montana is a great fight. Um, so yeah, let's see it. What's the other girl? The girl y'all been talking about. What's her name? Um, Natalia Silva. Let's see Natalia Silva versus Juju. I'm down. Or Bohm, um, the winner of Bohm Ji Young Kim, Patty versus Terrence McKinney. Oh my God. No, yes, but Josh Emmett is out of that fight. So it is they replaced it with another fighter. Um damn it. I gotta look at that. Let's see. They replaced it with another fighter. Uh, no, dude pulled out of that fight. Josh Emmett is injured. That's who I thought that they would pull in too, man. I was expecting to see Arnold Allen come in. I was expecting to see when they said Josh Emmett was out. Uh, let me see. Um, it's not showing. Why is it not showing? Maybe I was wrong in seeing that. I thought Josh Emmett pulled out of that fight. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm not right. I thought Josh Emmett was out. I thought it was out. I thought that fight was off. Marcus says my guess is that Juju is fighting Montana. I mean I can see it, but there's plenty other flyweights than Montana that they would give her. I don't think it would be Montana. Um, no. What if we heard? What if we heard Tracy Cortez out? Juliana Miller steps in to fight Amanda Ebos. Juliana Miller steps in on short notice to fight Amanda Ebos. That would have been fucking crazy. I forgot, guys. I saw where, yeah, Emmett was out. Maybe that was fake news. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I because Big Marcel didn't post it. Maybe it was a spam tweet. Maybe it was a spam tweet. Um, but I was straight up expecting them to say Yair Rodriguez steps in the fight. I mean that Arnold Allen steps in the fight Yair Rodriguez for the interim featherweight. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's not happening. I guess it's not true. So yeah, I guess that's not true. So yes, Josh Emmett versus fucking Yair Rodriguez is still on. Somebody look it up, please. No, I thought I saw another name, and I was like, who is that? Um, yeah, I'm telling you, I thought I was fucking. Maybe I'm seeing shit, but I thought I saw that he was out. That Josh Emmett was injured. Guys, maybe that was a spam tweet, but I definitely saw that. I definitely saw that. Okay. Yeah, Hangman probably takes care of Patty. Yeah, he might get knocked out because yeah, we've seen Dan Hooker lose, but Dan Hooker is still a devastating knockout artist. Like when he knocks people out, it's like devastating. No, I guess Josh is not out. Yeah, but Arnold Allen versus Yair would be a great fight, Colostrum. Yes, it was it was Allen Emmett at the top. Yeah, yep, yep. I guess Emmett's not out. I guess that was fake news. You know, Allen versus Yair, Josh. It was somebody else, but maybe not. Like I said, it might be a spam tweet. No one else is excited off of that interim strap. Shit, throw Bryce Mitchell in there though. You can throw Bryce Mitchell in there though. For real. For real, James Prez. You can throw Bryce Mitchell in there. I think Bryce Mitchell beats Arnold Allen. I take Bryce Mitchell in a fight with Arnold Allen. No, that's two different weight classes. Oh fuck, that's two different weight classes. No, that's featherweight. No, Bryce Mitchell is a 145 pounder. Yeah, give me Bryce Mitchell. Give me Bryce Mitchell. Cater got destroyed by Allen. Yeah, it's still on. Yeah, I think it's still on too, man. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Yair versus Giga. Yes. The Giga Chikadze. Yes. But Cater whooped Giga. Yeah, he whooped Giga for real. Yeah, he did. Uh, I think Bryce could do damage for sure. Bryce has a tough style to beat. Yeah. Bryce Mitchell is a motherfucker now. People, I'm telling y'all, man, it was so sweet to see when Bryce Mitchell, um, let me see, who is that? Um, when everybody was when he was scheduled to fight Edson Barboza, Edson Barboza fucking got his ass. Bryce Mitchell whooped Edson Barboza's ass. He beat his ass. Like he beat Edson Barboza's ass. Brian Williams, what's going on with the Bloody Canvas game? Bloody Canvas is defunct, my friend. I miss it too, bro. I miss it too. Yes, Colosseum. That fight has to happen. Ilya Taporia versus Bryce Mitchell. That fight has to happen. That fight has to happen. James, but the thing about it, or the thing about that fight was people was like, Bryce can't keep on the feet. Bryce looked solid on the feet. Bryce Mitchell looked solid on the feet, if you ask me. He looked solid on the feet versus Edson Barboza. He did get the fight down, you know what I'm saying? But he threw his punches and his kicks to get in there though. He wasn't scared. Bryce Mitchell wasn't scared of Edson Barboza. For real, yeah. Sink, what's popping? Why he gotta do Giga like man? And I like Giga, Frank. I do, but Giga got beat up. Giga got beat up. Yep, that fight is booked already. Yeah, Bryce Mitchell versus Ilya Topuria. Yeah, that fight is booked, bro. They were supposed to already have fought, but something happened. I think Giga was going to make real noise, but Kadar put a crazy beat on him. Giga never fought since. Has he not fought since? Sink said overslept and missed combo stream. That's okay, man. You can always go back and watch it. Combo, shout out to my boy Combo Breaker 99 for sure. Everybody was high on those Georgians, man. I think that like there's a couple of those Georgians left because like it was like 8 Georgians that came into the UFC, man, and I was expecting a lot out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like Liana Jojua, man, she let me down. Like she let me down. I was like, okay, we got a flyweight from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what she got. And then she snapped Diana Belbita's arm like that. I'm like, okay. And then it just nothing else materialized, man. It was just so crazy. But Giga's one of those Georgians. You know what I'm saying? Giga one of them Georgians. Roman Dolidze is one of those Georgians. So yeah. So y'all sit up here and talk women's MMA, but y'all effers know fucking men's MMA. Y'all sit up here talking men's MMA too. So y'all ain't one sided, huh? So y'all ain't one sided, huh? That we don't know yet, Stink. We don't know what happened to Tracy Cortez. So Ephraim, James Perez, Brian Williams, Colostrum, Sink. So y'all ain't one sided. I'm sitting up here thinking y'all. I ain't gonna have nobody talking about the men's fights tonight. Damn chat blowing up. Q Money Sniper in here talking about men's MMA. Like, what is going on? Ephraim Gonzalez, like, what is happening? Marcus Bell in here talking about men's MMA. What? What? They're real close. Darius probably helps Giga with his ground game. Yeah, Giga got to get it together, bro. He got to get it together. Y'all sitting up in here talking about men's MMA. Shit, as passionate as y'all are about women's MMA, I didn't think y'all really paid attention to any of the men. I really didn't think y'all paid attention to any of the men. Wow, I am shocked. I am shocked. Okay, James, I got you. I got you. I got you for sure. I see you. I see you. Yes, yes. Oh, Saint come in talking shit. Saint come in talking shit. Saint come in talking shit. I hate that we lost that Amanda Ebos fight though, man. Y'all know Ebos was about to school fucking Tracy Cortez. Like Tracy Cortez is just like y'all knew it though. Like y'all knew it. Like people say BJ Watt, Tracy Cortez, she's a grappler. You would think she don't do nothing with it though. Think about the grapplers that y'all see me follow. Those grapplers execute when they get to the ground. They don't hold back. It's a different. It's levels to that ground shit. Either you're a Ketlin Vieira or you know what I'm saying. Either you're a Ketlin Vieira, you know what I'm saying, who just lays and prays, you know what I'm saying, or you're a Casey O'Neill who, when the fight gets to the ground, it's on. You know what I'm saying? It's on when the fight gets to the either you're a Ketlin Vieira, a lay and prayer, or you're a Casey O'Neill. Then when you get the fight to the ground, or Juliana Pena, let me say Juliana Pena. So either you're a Ketlin Vieira or you're a Juliana Pena. You know what I'm saying? Some girls hit the ground and they just lay there, and some girls hit the ground and it's time to go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm saying, like it's levels to that ground shit, and y'all know it's levels to that ground shit. It's levels to this ground shit, guys. I'm telling you, and I think Jack Hermansson gonna show Roman Dolidze tomorrow night that there is levels to this ground shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Roman is good, but skill for skill on the ground, Roman's best chance of winning this fight is on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Skill for skill on the ground, Jack Hermansson to me beats Roman Dolidze. There's levels to this shit on the ground, man. There's levels to this shit. And Tracy Cortez to me, you know what I'm saying? She ain't somebody who executes like that. She don't execute to me. Like there's no urge, there's no kill switch in that. You know what I'm saying? Colostrum, I'm going for Jillian Robinson in that fight. I think Jillian Robinson's jiu-jitsu is just a little tighter than Casey O'Neill's for sure. She's better. She's better on the ground than Casey O'Neill. Jillian Robertson is for sure. But Casey's so squirrely though. Like Casey O'Neill is squirrely. Like when you get her down, she's constantly moving. But I don't think Jillian Robertson would have problems with somebody who's squirrely like that on the ground. Jillian's good at positionally dominating you and attacking a submission at the same time. So, um, but I would pick Jillian Robertson in that fight for sure. Listen, man. Shall I reiterate? Shall I remind y'all that Jillian Robinson is that motherfucker? Y'all forget. Y'all forget. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these performances happen. You know what I'm saying? Where she savagely almost kills these girls. You know what I'm saying? She almost takes these girls' life. She almost took Molly McCann life. Y'all gotta realize she almost took Molly McCann life. She definitely almost took Maria Agapova's life. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not taking a life like is in like dead, but I mean taking a life like in, putting you in the spiritual realm, letting you at least see the doors to the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? Like they seen the doors in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? They seen the Maria Agapova and Molly McCann. They seen the fucking realm, the doors to the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, yeah, Tracy. I don't know, man. You can't bank on Tracy Cortez. Like, you just can't bank on Tracy Cortez. I don't want to talk about Tracy Cortez because she's irrelevant. You got somebody in Amanda Ebos coming into the division and already looking better than Tracy Cortez. Tracy Cortez couldn't have put up that fight against Catlin Chukagian. Catlin Chukagian would have starched Tracy Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Ebos went in there and made that fight ugly. She went in there and made that fight super duper ugly. That was an ugly fight. And it's because Amanda Ebos made it ugly. You know, it ain't no might to it, Colosseum. It ain't no might to it, bro. It ain't no might to it. It ain't no might to it, Colosseum. Jillian Robinson would choke the life out of Manon Fiorito, dude. I don't care what nobody say. Jillian Robinson would snatch that neck so quick, bro. That's a neck. Manon is a neck waiting to be snatched. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it like that. You know what I'm saying? I still kind of got some high hopes for Manon, but after how she done, the way she done moved here lately, I'm really not even, I'm really not even feeling Manon like that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody who is ready every time they go in there is ready to motherfucking go. You know, I mean, how many times has Manon fought? How many times are people gonna keep saying, "Oh, she looked off. She looked off. She looked off. She look. Oh, she look. How many? And she ain't had but a handful of fights in the UFC. But I keep hearing, "Oh, Manon looked off. Oh, this is the reason she didn't perform like this, or this and this and that." Where are all the excuses from when Jillian Robertson got caught by Macy Barber? Where was the excuses from that? There was no excuses for Robertson. It was her lack of defense. That was a definitive answer. Her lack of defense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, her lack of defense got her, you know what I'm saying, knocked out by Macy Barber. Okay. Oh, her lack of strength got her dominated, you know what I'm saying, by Tyler Santos. Okay. Her lack of physicality stopped her from being dominated. I mean, stopped her from getting JJ Aldrich to the ground. That's reasons why they lose. But when you see Manon have a bad performance, there's always these damn excuses. No, don't nobody get no excuses. Don't nobody get no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you this. I can tell you what you can bank on. You may not bank on Jillian Robinson to beat Manon Fiorito, but you bet your bottom dollar that when the cage door closes, you don't have to question whether or not Jillian Robinson is going to go after Manon Fiorito. You can't question that. That's something you won't be able to question. You won't be able to question whether or not Jillian Robinson would go after her. You can't question that. You know what I'm saying? You can't question that. Right, Saint. Right. 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 With that quote on the Ephraim Manon is a neck waiting to be snatched. I know that shit, right? Manon is older than 31. Manon is older than 31. Manon like 34. Yeah, you sleeping on Jillian Robinson, Marcus Bell. Shit, Jillian Robinson is dangerous. She is a dangerous fighter. Jillian Jillian Robinson is a dangerous fighter. And stuff. She's dangerous. She's a dangerous fighter, man. And she's only getting better at getting these takedowns. She's only getting better at it. She's only getting better at these takedowns. She's at the goat shed now. And the goat shed was like, now we're gonna tighten these hoes up. Shout out to Dean Thomas, who Dean Thomas is still her coach. When it comes to the jujitsu side of shit, her which is her real style, That's where you know what I'm saying, Dean Thomas comes in at. That's where Dean Thomas should coach Jillian. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she's with the GOAT shed because the GOAT shed don't focus so much on Jillian Robinson's, you know what I'm saying, what she does on the ground. They focus on her striking her way into these clinches and her clinch game getting better. Her work on the cage is much better. Her takedowns are getting much better. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You call it what you want to about Jillian Robinson. You know, I'm gonna say what I gotta say about Robinson. But Tracy Cortez, back to Tracy Cortez. Tracy Cortez, there's nothing there. Give it to Jillian Robinson. Jillian Robinson needs a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, let Jillian Robinson snatch that neck and get that O. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch Jillian Robinson snatch that O. that's a Tracy Cortez is a neck waiting. I think Jillian Robinson though, I think she would like elbow Tracy Cortez. She would beat up Tracy Cortez. You know what I'm saying? I think she would. I think Jillian Robinson would beat up Tracy Cortez. Well, he said it's all about styles for me, James. It's all about styles for me. Right, James. James don't play, boy. James don't play. Never, never, James. She will never sniff a title shot ever. It ain't ever. It ain't happening. Jillian would beat Manon. If you notice, Manon didn't fight no. She didn't fight no real grappler until she fought. You know what I'm saying, Jennifer Maya. Oh well, she fought Maida Bueno Silva. Okay, she fought Bueno Silva, but she didn't fight nobody who would go after her like that. I want to see what it looked like when somebody go after Manon. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see how Manon responds to that. I want to, somebody like Rob. It's intriguing, guys. It's intriguing for me. I want to see. I like to see Robinson. I want to see Robinson beat the best strikers. You know what I'm saying? I want to see her fight those strikers. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, the more confident you are in your striking, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's that's just easier for her to get you down. You know, it makes it easy for somebody that fights like that to get you down. You know what I'm saying? It is. It just makes it easier. To me, but Tracy Cortez, nah. I think that she was that Amanda Ebos was about to put that work on Tracy Cortez though. She was about to put that work on Tracy Cortez. She was, man. She was. Running Reenie in the building, done retracted the comment. I see you. I see you, Running Reenie. Every time y'all retract, oh, I can't pin it. Damn it. I can't pin it. Y'all crazy. Yeah, all these girls talking about fight news. Even Robertson talking about fight, looking like she's getting in fight shape. Like everybody's talking fight, 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 fight. I'm like, okay, let's talk about Kayla Harrison, guys. Let's talk about Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison looked. Listen, on the ground, this fight was very competitive, but on the feet, Kayla Harrison, dude, when she got hit, when Pacheco backed her up, dude, you could see the panic, bro. You could see just looking lost, just very, very lost. There are people saying Pacheco was on something in case Kayla got that schooling. Oh, come on, man. Maybe Running Reenie. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about letting a few of them go. She didn't get destroyed, but because on the ground that fight was competitive. That fight was competitive on the ground, but Larissa Pacheco was just ready. You could tell she was ready. She didn't look like the better grappler, but she looked like the more prepared. She was prepared for Kayla Harrison. Like if it's the third time and you ain't prepared, then that's a problem. But she was prepared. You know what I'm saying? She was prepared for those ground exchanges. She was prepared for the takedowns. Like you got to give Larissa Pacheco her props. But Kayla Harrison, I gotta give Kayla Harrison credit though, because even on the feet, Kayla Harrison was, when she was in those ranks, it was only when she got hit that she looked flustered. You know what I'm saying? It was only when she got hit that she really looked flustered. There we go, double digits. There we go. 10 of y'all in the building. Smash that like button for your boy, please. Please smash that like button for you. But how I got, they showing me 4 likes. How I got 4 likes and 10 of y'all watching, man. Like, come on, man. But it's like she didn't look lost. Like she didn't. It was only when she got hit. Come on, breaking 99 in the building. What's up, man? Kayla is not well rounded. Pacheco much better on her back and striker. Yes, she stayed busy the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? She definitely stayed busy the whole fight. I see what you did there, Combo. You waited until I started talking women's MMA to come into the chat. I see you, Combo. I see you. Bro, on the ground, Pacheco landed some of the most vicious blows from the bottom that I've seen in a long time. Yeah, she was, other than Kevin Holland versus Renato Souza. Other than that, because he knocked him out from his back with a punch. Kevin Holland knocked him out. Like, it is what it is. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Kevin Holland knocking dude out from his back? um, but Kayla Harrison doesn't do well with adversity. Like she just didn't look like she did well with adversity. Kayla gasped when someone knew how to lean on her and maul her and make her work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She made her work, man, and she just Kayla Harrison when she got hit, dude, she just back. She was just maybe Pacheco hits that hard though. Maybe Pacheco actually hits that hard, but man, when she would get hit, dude, she like Israel Adesanya did against Alex Pereira. Like when they got hit, man, like you seen it. Like I've seen that. Oh, I haven't seen that very many times. I seen it in the fight with Jillian Robertson and Macy Barber. When Jillian got hit, she was like, you know what I'm saying? When Easy fought Alex Pereira, I seen that look. You know what I'm saying? And then when Kayla got hit by Larissa Pacheco, like she that look, man, that she was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But when she was actually standing in the middle of the cage with, you know what I'm saying, Larissa Pacheco, like Kayla Harrison was landing some good shots. You know what I'm saying? Some good kicks, low leg kicks, kicks to the body were good. You know what I'm saying? Like not much of pumping a jab was there. The jab was non-existent. But her overhands were landing. You know what I'm saying? Some of those punches were her 1-2s were landing. Like she wasn't getting outclassed on the feet. She was just getting hit with some bombs. And her takedowns was getting blocked toward the end of the fight. Like the later part of the fight, like the takedowns started getting stuck. You know what I'm saying? And Larissa Pacheco was like putting Kayla Harrison against the cage and, you know what I'm saying, threatening her own takedowns and, you know what I'm saying, like landing shots from the bottom. And just like it was a constant wearing, it was constantly wearing on Kayla Harrison over 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just a great win for Larissa Pacheco, though. Like, she did it. She definitely did it. She did it for sure. You know, she won that fight fair and square. No, yeah, she took some hard shots, man. She took some hard shots, but she dished some hard shots. You know what I'm saying? I seen some good strikes in there from Kayla Harrison too, man. You know, no. Y'all don't pull back on that Teresa Blader talk now. Y'all was talking about y'all was hyping Blader, man. Shit, y'all was on Teresa Blader for real. Just like y'all on Natalia Silva. Shit. Don't pull back on Blader because she got her ass beat. Y'all, it's a lot of pullback on Teresa Blader right now. She got her ass whooped. There's been a whole lot of pullback. Everybody want to talk about Natalia Silva now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Look at Combo being loyal. I still rock with Blader. Okay. She low key was piecing Pacheco in that first round. I still rock with Blader. Like you rock with Jillian. Facts. Facts, Combo. You gotta be loyal now. You gotta be loyal. Overall, I can't believe Pacheco's game plan was to throw hammer fist off her back the whole fight. I mean, she it kept her working. People was crying because UFC didn't sign Blader. Then she got stars. Right. Right. Like, I mean, it's crazy. Running Rini said Hot Rocks with combo breaker 99 too. Okay, Rini showing that love. Blader never said she was the queen of MMA. Right. You right about that combo. And to think she thought she could go in there and beat Chris Cyborg. Man, Kayla Harrison need to stop that shit though. She need to stop that shit. And PFL need to stop that shit too. Hollering about the best in the world and shit. PFL, y'all need to stop that shit too. I get y'all own promotion and y'all, you know what I'm saying, trying to revolutionize how they do MMA with the seasons and the point system and the tournament style and the smart cage and all the shit that PFL does. I get it. But chill on call it Kayla Harrison the best. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like a bunch of y'all, like a bunch of your fighters are like rejects. I mean, let's just be real. They're still good fighters, but they couldn't hang with the top of the top. Either they couldn't hang in Bellator or they couldn't hang in the UFC, something like that. It is what it is. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that she was the best in the world because she's definitely not the best in the world and shit. So, yeah. Let's see. So Klosterman says, yes, she was wrong for saying that, but nobody complained when Molly McCann jumped over the cage, grabbing the belt, waving it around. Yeah, Molly was a little wild for that. Molly was definitely wild for that. Like, Molly, you ain't getting close to no belt. You ain't fight for no belt. You'll never get there. Like, stop playing. Bro, she didn't outstrike nothing on the ground. Kayla took one of the most damaging strikes repeatedly on the ground I've seen in a while. Yeah, she did. She did. Larissa Pacheco was swinging though. She never stopped fighting. I like that. I like that. All right. Nah, y'all was on Blader. Stop playing. Y'all was on Teresa Blader. Yeah, y'all was on Teresa Blader. Yeah, Molly got owned. You know what I'm saying? Molly got owned by legit grapplers. Like, cause Aaron Blanchfield and Jillian Robertson beat the fuck out of Molly McCann. Like, I mean, Jillian was grounding and pounding her. Like, Jillian was taking her down. Like, I mean, it was crazy. And that was in that stage of time when, you know, Robinson was fresh off of Tough, and she was having to go to all of these people's countries to fight them. She had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she fought Maida Bueno Silva in Brazil. She fought Molly McCann in the UK. Like, you know, she fought Veronica Macedo somewhere. I forgot where they was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was traveling. You know what I'm saying? And Molly McCann came in when Jillian was in the UK, and she got her ass beat. She got her ass beat. She stopped that Molly McCann shit, and then Aaron Blanchfield just bodied her. Like, Aaron Blanchfield, man, I'm telling you, Aaron Blanchfield is hell. I want to see Aaron Blanchfield versus Juju though. Juju Miller. I want to see Aaron Blanchfield versus Juju. That's the fight I want. That's the fight. That's the fight I want to see is Aaron Blanchfield versus Juju. Cause Juju gonna fuck somebody up when she get going, boy. I'm telling you. Juliana Miller gonna fuck people. She gonna fuck your favorite fighter up. She might even fuck my favorite fighter up. You want me to be 100% real about it? She might even fuck my favorite fighter up. Sink said 90% of y'all have Blader against Silver. I don't forget. That's what I'm saying, Sink. You see how I'm talking about, man? Like, it's people were going crazy. I'm not gonna say no names, Sink, but people were going fucking crazy about Natalia Silva. But the same people had picked Teresa Blader to beat her. Like, that's just that's crazy, man. Y'all gotta quit blowing in the wind so much. Some of y'all be blowing in the motherfucking wind like it ain't no joke, boy. Some of y'all be blowing in the wind like it ain't no joke. We are not the same. We are not the same. James says, cool. Support your girl, my man. Respect. Exactly. Colossus says 100. Facts, 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 facts. Who do you think they booked Juju against? Somebody in the chat earlier said that Jasmine Jazz Divizius has MMA news too. I mean, has fight news too. So it could be Juju versus Jasmine Jazz Divizius. I'm down to see that. I'm down to see that fight. That's a good lower level fight for them to put Juju fresh off of winning. Because Juju only like what, 3-2? She like 3-2. So, but she won the Ultimate Fighter. So they gotta give Juju like a good fight. They got to give Juju a good fight. Blader was the queen of MMA, BJ. I had to pick her. Right. Right, combo. Stop trying to be slick with who I rock with. Uh-oh, Rennie. She talking to me. She talking to me. Juju is going to beat the fuck out of Jasmine. Yeah, I think she would too. Juju coming in to punish, though. That's the difference about, that's the thing about Juju. Juju coming in to punish. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. When I told y'all before the season even got going, when I told y'all Juju was gonna win it, y'all didn't want to listen to me then. Mm-mm. I told y'all from the jump Juju was gonna win that shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Juju got that jab. Juju got a jab from hell. But when she stuck that jab in Claire Guthrie's face, bro, I didn't know what to do. Claire Guthrie, because in the first fight, Juju wasn't committed. Like if you go back and watch their fight in Invicta, Juju wasn't her striking wasn't where it's at now. Like her striking was very, very like it wasn't getting to the point. Like she had heat and she caught Claire a couple times, but Claire was so athletic. Like Claire Guthrie is so athletic, especially at 125. She's so athletic. So she kind of like outworked Juju in that aspect. But when they were on the Ultimate Fighter, Juju piston that jab was like a fucking piston in Claire Guthrie's face. You know what I'm saying? And that was beautiful for me. That was you could tell Juliana Pena was her coach. You know what I'm saying? Because Juliana had just got fresh off of sticking that jab in Amanda Nunes' face. So, you can tell that Juliana was Juju's coach. You know what I'm saying? Because Juliana Miller put that jab in. First thing she did, because I mean that was the first fight they made was Claire Guthrie versus Juliana Miller because they had already fought. They had both of their last fight was against each other, so they had just fought, months before. You know what I'm saying? And Invicta, and then they both get on the Ultimate Fighter, and then they make the fight again. And Juju stuck that piston. Juju stuck that motherfucking piston in Claire Guthrie's face, and then she stuck it in Caitlin Neal's face. Oh boy, when she put that, somebody get that bot out of here. One of my moderators get that bot out of my chat. Like, yeah, get that bot out of my chat for real. Yeah, like get that shit out of my chat for real. Pena seen that dog. Yeah, she seen that dog in Juju. Yo, I was disappointed in Caitlin Neal, man. I thought Caitlin Neal would do better, and she didn't do bad. Like she didn't do bad. She didn't do bad, but she was Juju just like she didn't really make that many mistakes. Like Caitlin Neal really, I just watched that fight the other day. Caitlin Neal didn't really make that many mistakes. It was just Juju going after Caitlin Neal. Like Caitlin Neal is a rather like slow paced fighter. You know what I'm saying? A slow paced striker. She's good, but she's a slow paced striker, and Juju just outworked her, man. She kept that. She was landing some good shots on Juju, but Juju just kept that jab in her face. And like Combo said, like Juju really might be like the perfect physique for 125. Like, is she like the perfect flyweight physically? You know what I'm saying? Skill wise, I think with some UFC experience, I think skill wise, absolutely she's the perfect flyweight. You know what I'm saying? But physically wise, is she built really for 125? Is she a true flyweight? There's a couple of flyweights I can say are true flyweights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, Catlin Chukagian is a true flyweight. I think Casey O'Neill's a true flyweight. I think, Aaron Blanchfield's a true strawweight. Macy Barber, I think, is a new strawweight, is a true strawweight. I mean, a true flyweight, even though she keeps talking about going to strawweight, going back to strawweight. You know what I'm saying? I think Macy Barber is better at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? I think her punches are heavier at flyweight than they are at 115 because these girls at 115 are much faster than Macy Barber. You know what I'm saying? They move a lot faster than Macy Barber. So at 125, you upper weight class. That's Macy Barber to me looks better at 125. But yeah, man, Juju just built like a true 125er, man. It doesn't look like it's hard for her to make weight. She's tall, she's long, she knows how to use it. Like Juju about to be hell at 125. Whenever they unleash Juju, like it's ready. It's go time for Juju. She gonna carry that same attitude. Like I don't care if Juju goes out here and wins her first fight, her first real UFC fight. I'm chopping somebody off my quadruple threat. Somebody got to go. Like it's either gonna be Montana, it's either gonna be Manon, or it's either gonna be Alexa Grasso. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to go. If Juju wins her next fight, somebody got. I'm picking them all. I'm finding reasons to get them three off my quadruple threat because they not bringing that heat like I need. You know what I'm saying? They're not bringing that heat like I need. I need fighters. I need to be rooting for fighters that's bringing that heat. You know what I'm saying? And Manon and fucking Alexa Grasso, man, not calling for the champ. That's wild, man. That's wild. That's wild. It's still baffling to me. That's still bad. But anyways, guys, my closing thoughts. I'm about to get off here. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Um, I'm excited for Jack Hermansson versus Roman Dolidze. I think that's my main event. That's the fight I'm looking forward to the most. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that more than I am. I didn't get a chance to talk about Pavlovich versus Tuivasa. I'm excited about that fight to see Tai Tuivasa come back. Once again, guys, I'm just super excited for that Roman Dolidze fight. Matt Schnell, I'm excited to see how Matt does. Like I said, guys, his weight cut was horrible. He looked like a damn zombie on the scale. Had to go cut his hair to make the weight, guys. Like it didn't look good for Matt Schnell, but we'll see. Of course, Thompson versus Holland. Sucks that we lost Ebos versus Tracy Cortez. Was definitely picking Amanda Ebos in that fight. It is what it is. Hopefully we get some fight news soon. Yes, James Perez, Juju Blanchfield at some point. I agree. Yes. But hopefully we get some fight news soon. From Montana, Juliana Miller, Jasmine Jasdavizius, like all of these girls are hinting toward, on their social media that they have a fight. Jillian Robertson is hinting toward having a fight. You know what I'm saying? So let's see who these girls are fighting. They probably fighting each other. So it is what it is. I don't know, man. Nah, yeah, either way for sure. Yeah, I was about to say, James. Yeah, that fight goes either way. Pavlovich versus Tuivasa. Somebody get knocked the fuck out. That's all I got to say. I still think Gunn has a great chance to be heavyweight champ. He does, but dude, I don't think he can outstrike Stipe like that. Like him versus Stipe in a striking match. I'm gonna have to give it to Stipe, bro. Because Stipe put that heat. Stipe got heat on his punches, plus the speed and the punch selection that Gunn has. You know what I'm saying? Stipe, he makes that shit look easy. Except he knocked motherfuckers out when he touch them though. He knocked motherfuckers out. They only afraid of the one. James, get the fuck out of here. Don't be surprised if you see Jillian at strawweight. Yeah, I know it sucks. I don't want to see Jillian at strawweight. Y'all know I'm with it, but I'm the fighter to me. Jillian is more important than the weight class that she fights at. If she can make 115 and do it, you know what I'm saying, comfortably, then I'm okay with it. But if she looks bad on the scale when she goes to 115, like I'm like, just don't do it. Like just do this one fight and go back and fight at 125 where you're bigger and you're stronger. Like I don't want to see it. I don't want to see her hurt. I don't want to see her hurt herself to get down there. Because that pace that she has, that pace that she fights at, she needs all the stamina that she can get. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight. It's been a good one. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. And tomorrow, Combo Breaker 99, we'll be doing a fight companion. I'll probably hop on there with him. Um, talk some shit to y'all. Talk troll combo a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Your boy is out.